Welcome to my playthrough of Wintermute. I am Knifefoot29, and here's what's in our backpack. We have a little bit too much stuff. I don't know that I want to drop any of it. You're at 90, 94. I'll probably drop some water. If I have the gun, I probably don't need this. Whatever, I'll keep it. There we go. So what is... I'm not doing that. What are here? Find the cache in the clear cut. Let's go do that. And retrieve the legendary spear from the hunting lodge. We gotta go over there. That's as zoomed out as I can get. Let's go. Should we? Nah. Thinking about heating up a drink or something. Let's go this way. So what comes out first? The rifle. We're gonna try and get everything when we're playing this, like all the missions, the side missions and stuff. Gonna try and get everything. Because if you don't, why are you playing? You don't know what you're missing. Thanks for that, Merd. I think Merd just does that to have a little girl yell at him. Copper is purring. There are no animals anywhere. You remember there's a bunker here. Is that the old bunker? You need to find a memo about it. Is that the old one? That's like somewhere up in here, I think it is. Yeah, that one. Well, hopefully we find the note. We will take that.
I think I can use this.
We'll take the ammo. We're not gonna take the pants. What's that? It's just like a piece of wood. Okay. A big fat juicy buck over there. Another one right there. Another one. Let's salute Darth. There we go. I might have to keep one so it can go on. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add you to the wheel so you go to the top. And then when we do the salute, I don't have to go into my inventory. Hey Scruffy, welcome, man. You're doing good. I'm doing good. Ruby's doing good. Good to have you. Hey Risarella, welcome in. How are you doing? You gonna lurk? All right. I thank you for the lurk, and I hope you're having a great day. It's like midday already, like it's really late. Go check out the house. We got bunnies up ahead. All right, we got bucks.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, we're not gonna keep the t-shirt. Oh, peaches. Edible peaches. All right, that's it. Let's continue. We should be, yeah. I think I remember where that one is too. I think it's by the log, by one of the log piles, on the end of it or something like that. I think. Run, bunnies, run!
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, Neo. Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? And thank you for that. Oh, right into a lurk. All right. Good to see ya. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Thank you for the lurk. All right. If I remember correctly, it's somewhere on the end of one of these. Oh, we got a puppy. Oh, I was wrong.
I've been looking for you. Hope I can still eat this.
Tomato soup. Energy bar, lantern fuel, antiseptic. There we go. Is there any reason we may as well go up here, eh? What are you talking about? This episode has 2 bunkers, an Aurora and one called Hank. There's Neo. How you doing, buddy? I thank you for the bits on that sound alert too. Just in case you didn't hear earlier. We still got lots of time, I guess. It's a bit of a walk. I really don't know if there's anything up here of any use, but who knows, right? Might be a note. I really wish I could zoom out. Like, I can't even zoom in. What happened to that? It's not called a bunker, it's called a hatch. Bird never got those missions, he went everywhere. I hope I get a hatch. Did you go up here when you played Murd? I saw you come down from here. when you're playing and I'm watching and we're talking, I'm not really paying attention. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. That's why I can be a passenger going in a car driving somewhere 500 times and not have a clue how to get there when I have to drive. It's just like, what just happened? I was just talking. Work pants.
Anymore.
That should burn off this sewing kit. There we go. So you're 1.2 and you are 1.5. You're 1, 10, and 8. Oh yeah. Drop those once they're all wet. And oh yeah. Let's do that. Get rid of that.
Could end up being useful.
I don't want the fire log. Let's do that.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, what's our weight? 41. Oh, there's no way we're gonna drop that much weight. Well, there is one way. I don't need this. Do I? Okay, let's eat. Peaches are heavy. We'll eat those. leave you there. Oh, there it is. All right, that puts us at, we got to drop 5 kilos. There we go. Let's go climb down the rope. I can't remember the last time I climbed down this rope. The mission for Hank's Hatch begins with finding a body at the unnamed pond. Weird, I don't... Wow, I really don't remember last time I ever came down that rope. I'm not even sure I know where I am. I think the tracks might... Oh, okay, I know where we are. Okay. What's this pond? That's the unnamed pond. So there might be a body out there. I have a map. I know. I totally forgot too. I'm so used to not having a map and not using. That's right, the Wintermute map is useful. It tells you where you are, what direction you're going. Yep. Hey, inflated beef, welcome in. How you doing? I don't see no body out here either. All right, we got that. Looks like that's the only thing we got on the go here. Survival school. Learn to hunt and kill a deer. Oh, okay. No wonder there's bucks everywhere. Come here, buck. Oh wow, you're way out there. I apologize, Mr. Buck. I'm not harvesting any of you. Oh, I think I missed the second shot. Maybe I need to go to the lookout tower first. Beef is at work and it's nasty cold out. It's warm where we are. Finally. That wasn't always the story. We're gonna get above zero today. So is that buck gonna bleed out now? Because I definitely hit him the first shot. So do we get the bleed out on him? And that counts towards killing a stag. Let's go up there. Let's grab sticks too, so that we can have a fire. We might spend the night up there. Provided it's warm enough. Should be. I think we have pretty decent clothing. Oh, we're getting a blizzard. I knew I should have waited for that buck to get closer too, but I didn't. Is that little plane crash up here? Or is that only in survival mode? I guess we'll find out, eh?
Too heavy.
That would have required patience. You're not known for that. No, I am not. I don't think this plane is here. I'm gonna just say that. I think that's only in survival, but I'm still gonna go have a peek. And right there, that tells you right there, you can't even get up there. Just in case there's any wolves out there. Oh, damn it, I need to go find the deer. He wants us to make deerskin boots. I need his hide and his gut. Not right now. This is gonna get nasty. Yeah, deer's down. I'm kind of glad that it worked out that way, because had he went down right there, we would have walked away. Actually, no, because it would have popped up anyway. Yeah, forgive me. I'm wrong, as usual. Are there any chickens up here? No chickens in story. Why? Why aren't there? I hope you's warm. I don't need to make the deer boots? What do you mean I don't need to make the deer boots? Got some more trail boots.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Another whetstone. I'm gonna take the book because 46,
Hope I can still eat this.
43. Take that. 72. Oh wow, are we ever drop those ones? Illegible note. Find a cache near the entrance to the Muskeg from Mystery Lake. What's the weather? The weather. What's the temperature in here? It's plus 14. First thing Hinterland adds to Wintermute, the cougar, and more of them before adding the chickens. Hey, I failed. Oh wow, I was not anticipating failing on that. I would have not used that roll of paper as my tinder.
Come on. Come on.
I don't think this will be like survival mode where you fail like 3-4 times in a row sometimes. We're gonna need some water. I'm gonna do that and then do the water. And Ruby's saying hello. Don't know why. 6. You know what? I might break those down. I'm not breaking these down. I'm not going to break those down because I have so much leather. It's not even funny, really. Gonna harvest this, get more cloth. Under the bed there's something. Oh. On the bed there's something.
What have we here?
Requires Hank's key. All right, you are at 95. You are at 9. Actually, that's surprising. I'm actually, you know, I'm tearing these down. We got a while before that water's boiled. It's always good to repair or tear up some of these. That is Hank's box. The key is at the lit fire near the unnamed pond. What lit fire? You're 130 and 3. Oh, you guys are horrible, actually. Look at that. I never realized how bad those gloves were. I just assumed they were pretty good. Oh, okay, I get why. Okay, it's not asking me to make them. It's just telling me I have the ability to make them. Okay. All right. 33 until boiled. Ooh, you're sketchy. Whatever. I wish your food showed where. I wish your food showed up on here, like down here. If I can see. I can eat that one too. That's sketchy as well. 29. Can you finish? Thank you.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
You know what I didn't even think of? I didn't need to wait for that. I got those things. I forgot all about those. However, could I do that? Let's go to bed. It'll show up as you found the box, according to Wiki. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's good. I was a little worried with eating that because I was kind of wondering, like, do they have a better chance of getting food poisoning when you've just woken up versus when you're about to go to bed? Well, we can't go anywhere, but luckily, story mode, we can just sleep. Doesn't matter how tired or untired we are. We can just sleep. Sleeping like a teenager. Alright. I'd rather just do that. I'm not sleeping like... Okay. There we go. Let's eat. And get out of here. Put you there. So there should be a fire over by the unnamed fire. Yeah. Unnamed pond. Surely it's not gonna... No, it's not gonna appear on the map. Hey, since I have a map that's telling me where are we going? We're in the direction. Can I just... Weak goat. Is it goatable? I hope it is, since it's allowing me to get over here. Whee! Bump slide. Just in case. What do we have for boots? 2.4. I think... Aren't the deers... No, they're 2 kilograms. How warm are the deerskin boots? Does it tell you? They're only plus. This pants, fool. They're 2.5. Okay, yeah, we don't need to make those. Our boots are just as good. Maybe some of the other attributes are better on one or the other, but warmth wise, that's primarily the thing I look at, is the warmth and the weight. So there's supposed to be a lit fire out here. I'm not seeing one. Is that possibly where it would be? Windows minus 13. Nope. Yeah, I don't see it nowhere. And I did vaguely, that's why I was pointing in there, because I vaguely remembered there being a fire over here. It's not here. Gotta love those long dark features. Yeah, that's too bad. That's a shame. It really is. Okay, the cache near the entrance to the muskeg from Mystery Lake. I don't even remember where that one is. I guess once we get in there, it'll have. Okay, well, the good thing is it doesn't have that box as being an objective, so it's on the map, but it's in the muskeg, isn't it? Oh, it's not. I thought it was in the muskeg. I think I remember where this one is then. This will be by the tree, if I remember correctly. Run, Astrid, run. Oh, wait. Run, Will, run. It says here near the entrance to okay. I stand corrected. By the way, what is this rifle condition? 53. 53. We gotta be careful with that. We don't have a rifle cleaning kit. I thought we got one somewhere, or did I throw it inside the box of the trapper's cabin? I can't remember. but I dropped it somewhere. Probably in the box at Trapper's cabin. Hey Gus, welcome in. How are you doing? Don't worry about the rifle condition. You get a machine gun later in this episode. Nice. When does the bazooka come in? That's episode 3, I think, right? Hey, look at that. We got 29 bullets. Plus the 10 in our rifle. The bazooka's at the end of episode 3 to deal with the bunny pup problem, yeah. I don't agree that I dropped the firearm cleaning kit somewhere. I think she means I left it somewhere. Maybe in the camp office. But I don't think the camp office had any kind of storage. I think it's at the Trapper's cabin. I think it's part of the stuff. I'm not even gonna go there. Because I don't think that I would have looked at the firearm cleaning kit and thought, I'm never gonna need this. Or the damp. No, I think it's probably at the Trapper's cabin, but if it's not, that's fine. Because I know I have all my flare shells over there. Or the bulk of them. Oh boy. Walking in, this wind feels like way worse than -12, I'm telling you that. Yeah, I can't see myself not taking the firearm cleaning kit because I know you get a gun in this one. I mean, you started. They're like, hey, look at that, you have this. So I wouldn't have just not taken it. I think it's inside that box outside the Trapper's cabin with all of my other stuff. Murd doesn't remember me even finding one. You'd be so jealous. Your first one you got was in Broken Railroad, later in a mission cache. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I found one though. In fact, don't you find it in the Trapper's cabin? All right, I think that's the cache right there. I think. No? All right, I will look up and to the left. See, I remember there used to always be like a medical box over at one of these trees, and that's where I was thinking. That's what I was thinking the cache was. There she be. Found the...
There you are. I think I can use this.
Beaches. And like 10 liters of accelerant. I meant to, you know what, when I made that fire up in the thing, I meant to use the accelerant just to get rid of it. How many more do we have? Oh man, we have 5. We don't need 5 accelerants. Yeah, I know, right? Tinder is like, ooh, look at that Tinder. I think they thought that accelerant was way more valuable back in the day than it really was. Like, I think people use it only just to get rid of it. Sure, there is the odd time, yeah, where, you know, you really, that's why I always carry 1. Because sometimes you need a fire right now, and that sucker does exactly what it says. It accelerates the lighting of the fire. But I don't need 5. I'm not sure I've ever used 5 in an entire run. All right, where are we going here? Is there anything out here? Well, we got to go to Broken Railroad anyways, so we're just gonna cross. Actually, let's be honest, I only had 1 piece of tinder, so it's not terrible loot though. Yeah, that's yeah, exactly, Murd. I know it's a touch early, but it's probably a good time right now. I'm just saying.
Time for stretchy, stretchy.
There we go. There we go. Thanks for that, Murd. And CD wants this. There we go. There's no wolf there. God. Murd, if you hadn't done that stretch right there, it was coming anyway. That's why I said now is probably a good time, because I was fighting it. You tried to time that with the coffee slurp? Close. Close. Is this like survival where you can find stuff out here? It is. You know what? I don't know why they're putting so much scrap metal out here. I'm gonna pick it up and throw it in the rail car because I've played Wintermute 3-4 times over the years. I can't remember if we ever really had a need to use the scrap metal, but just to be safe, there's another one over here. I'm going to throw it in the rail car. That way, if I do need it for some reason. Oh, we probably have... No. I don't know. All right. Advanced guns, guns, guns.
That'll come in handy.
86. All right.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Kill a wolf in Mystery Lake, four-letter muskeg, and broken railroad. Okay. I didn't notice that come up. Thanks for that, Mert. Ooh, that bedroll is actually better than the one that we had. We're getting too many flares. Looks like there's a wolf right ahead. Has he got a big fat juicy buck? Oh, it just dawned on me. There was no does back in the day. It was all bucks. That's why I'm seeing so many bucks. I just totally forgot about that. Wow. Well, I missed. Buck, yeah. Exactly. How big are you? He'll come back. Especially when I do this. There's one. So now we got to get one in Broken Railroad and then another one in Mystery Lake. Easy peasy. Yeah, I can't believe it. I forgot that we didn't have those back in the day. People brought it up enough that Hinterland's finally like, all right, here, have your does. They're gonna be skittish though. I love that those are skittish though. I'm just playing. Adds to the difficulty. You can't run whilst you're howling. Didn't I want a bow? Why? Why do you say that? Oh. You kept wishing you could make one. I wish we had female moose. I would say, you know, they brought in female deer because we all said we wanted female deer. Maybe if we say we want female moose, we'll get female moose. But I really doubt that would happen these days. That's the old hinterland. Plural of moose is moose. Remember when I was gonna drop those in the rail car and didn't? Don't we need to forge a new tip for the spear? I remember we get there and it's gonna be broken. They better have a heavy hammer in there.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
No, well, that's age. That's age, bud. I can't. Oh boy. I thought I was stuck. Blood-soaked note.
This stuff will come in handy.
Ooh. Okay, what did that do? I don't know what that did. The second mission. Find the, was it for this one? All right. I know I get bad at that. I click and then I look over at chat and I don't actually see what it is. I gotta stop that. time of day. Is mid-evening. All right, and you know what I think we can do? We can eat. Fill our belly. Yeah, I wish this would just stay here. I don't know. Maybe people don't want it there, but I always forget. And sometimes I don't look when I'm eating how much that I've eaten. I can't eat you because you're small. And drink you. Maybe drop some of the weight. I want it all. I want it all. Thanks, CD. Thank you, Copper. Thanks, little girl. All right, let's do this. There we go. Thanks for that, CD. I appreciate that, CD. Little girl is off to the farm. Larice needs to see her lambs. Stay warm. Have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful weather today. Talk to you later. Mind your head. Duck, Will. Can you, what, is there anything if you go in here in story mode? Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty, CD. Well, there's bunnies out here. We got a sapling. Ooh, good one, Will. All right, that's about it. Get the sapling. You could make a bow. I don't think you can, actually. I don't think you can make a bow. No bow. Will, you coward. Let's go down this way. There's a puppy down here. Oh, don't go down there, baby. Don't go down there. We don't need to use you as bait for this guy. You're just on a mission to end your life, aren't you? There you go. Thank you for your help. I saved the bunny. I feel good about it too. Bunnies got enough problems in the world. They don't need humans as another one. No. No, I didn't. And the funny thing is, when I was walking down here, I was like, there's probably nothing in there. I'm not going in there. Oh, look at that tree. Found that. Oh, what else can weigh us down now?
I could use this.
Ooh. All right. We got our first red ones. You are 93. You're 98. Well, where are you? We'll drop you. You are 5. You are 8. We will drop you. Thanks for the heads up there, Merd. Yeah, that was a good cache. What's our clothing bonuses? Plus 22. Hey, Jinx, welcome in. How you doing? How much wood? We have, man, we have more than enough. There's going to be more wood inside the maintenance area too. Let's eat and drink. Oh no, you got strep throat. That sucks. Hopefully you get better quickly. Uh-oh. We lingered a little bit too much. Man, this wind sucks. What is the wind? It's only minus 12, but it feels like it's plus like minus 24. Oh, that's good. Come on, Will. We walk sideways. Are we more streamlined? We'll get there eventually. Can I get a... Hey, there we go. That helps a bit. Well, I guess I'm glad I went down there. I was going to go up and over because I won't lie. I completely forgot about the cache. But I was actually looking straight ahead thinking, there's nothing going to be up there. Because in survival, there's like rose hips and mushrooms and such, but I don't think there's ever anything of use. But luckily, we had a good cache. Trying to get a wind block. There we go. Well, that didn't last. Well, that's a good sight to see a deer. Alright, I think there's a bag right over here, but I don't know if there was anything over there. Kind of that. Where do you go? Or is that bag only in survival? Well, remind me on my way back. We'll go over on that side. That bag might be only in survival. Well, we momentarily had a wind block there. That was so brief that we didn't even get the icon to appear. Hey, there's no bears. Oh. Right, right. I get it. I was confused for a minute thinking, why would Murd play a bear? You know there's no bears out here. But then it clicked. Sometimes it takes effect, like a few seconds. No, I did not swear there. That was my mouth mixing a few and seconds together. There's the train. Trains are so cool. Yes, there is a bear. He wants to hug you and squeeze you and call you sweetheart. I thought he wants to call me George. Don't go calling me sweetheart on a first date. Come on. Enter the vehicle. They need to change that. Enter the caboose. Come on. It's a caboose. It's not a vehicle. There's no reason. What is that either? That's wool. I always forget that.
Oh, shit. The lights.
George was so last decade. Oh, look who we have here.
Is that a campfire?
That is Will. And it's the person who should be the traitor in the game. This is how you should encounter him. Just see a random campfire somewhere off in the distance. You got any goodies for me, buddy? I like how you don't actually have to interact with them. You can just like do what you want. Like, I'll talk to him in a bit. We don't need, you know what? It wouldn't hurt. Let's do that. There we go. Don't put food on here and then talk to him. I think it will burn. Here, my gift to you, Methuselah.
You again?
How goes the war, my friend?
War?
The war between man and nature, of course. The lights in the sky, you and the bear. The cold, hunger. The old fights returning.
Did you scare the bear away?
There was no bear when I found you. Perhaps it isn't yet time for your paths to cross?
Listen, old man. I'm not sure.
You still believe things are going to go back to the way they were?
The lights in the sky.
Remember, I said they were a reckoning.
They're powering the lights around us?
Now you see.
This can't be. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and yet it has happened.
I've had a lot of trouble with wildlife lately. Is it always this dangerous around here?
I've seen many strange things, of course, but the birds and beasts, their rhythms are their own.
Meaning?
The patterns of nature have been interrupted, broken. Even those who once knew how to read them are now confused.
What do you think's spooking the wildlife?
I can't say for sure, but the lights in the sky may hold the answer.
So, you think the aurora is influencing the wildlife, too?
There is much in nature that we cannot understand. Would it be so strange?
So, this is some kind of recurring aurora borealis?
Possibly.
And it's affecting the electricity? The power?
And everything dependent on it. Animating it or destroying it. Perhaps both.
And you knew this was coming?
No, but it was only a matter of time. This has all happened before.
All right, well, there's that. You can see him right there.
What have we here?
Wow, I didn't realize. Oh, wow. It's so late. But it doesn't matter. We have lots of alertness right now. A little strange how that happened. Oh, did you see me or are you barking at the lights? Sorry, Green Wolf. These lights, if anyone doesn't know, these lights do protect you against the Aurora Wolves. There's a few of them out here, sounds like. Hey. Can't run. I wonder why. One of us is heavy. Now we're heavier.
Could end up being useful.
That. Alright, let's put the rifle away. Yeah, that's right. We're only gonna get heavier.
This'll come in handy.
Whew. Luckily, we found more matches. I could probably drop a bunch. I'm not going to, but I probably could. Since we almost never light fires.
That'll come in handy.
Ooh. Why did he sound like he was in front of me? Did it sound like that to y'all? Okay, that's the guy in the cabin. Oh, can I pick him off? I could have if I didn't take so long.
Hope I can still eat this.
Peaches. Aha, tinder plug. We don't need that windbreaker. I struggle with just dropping leather items. I know I dropped the boots, but those are like 2.5 hours. Or sorry, an hour and a half.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You're at 70. Oh, we don't need those ones anyways. We don't need you. Can't click on the screen. Uh-oh.
What have we here?
Lots of medication. Whoa. We don't have one of those out here in survival. All right, can we actually get in here? Don't step on the wires. Play that funky music. I'm gonna actually hang on to the wood, and I'm gonna leave it over by the forge along with all the metal. And that can wait. Some more scrap metal. You know what? We got lots of lantern fuel. Let's just use this. And that can wait is where you got your gun cleaning kit. I don't even know what that means. Or a stalker flyer.
Could end up being useful.
Another lantern, more fuel, paper. How much, I have 14 pieces of leather, come on. I knew that I had said something that you were referring to, but It was one of those things that, you know, I just blurt something out, but I'm not retaining the information. New work boots. Alright, you can go there. I'm not even picking those up. Ooh, water. Yes, water. Memory of a goldfish. Yeah, that's right.
This stuff will come in handy.
Ooh, that's another thick sweater. We'll drop you. You're 2 at 1.5. Yeah. We'll keep those ones. You're at 0.3. We got to repair you, but I need. Here, you know what? Let's harvest that. And let's get a repair on this. Get another one. And another one. I'm gonna make this one right to 100. All right. We're gonna drop you. And that one's 99. You're at 100. There we go. Food and water. I'm eating all the lightest food too. Like, that's the foolish thing here. Drink that. And did I pick up anything else I don't need? Don't need the can. I really don't need all these. I will drop them. I will. All right, we got a heavy hammer. We got one of you. More crackers. All right. Drop you guys there. Where did we accumulate 10 cedar? And we'll drop the paper over here. There's nothing in there. Along the tracks. Yeah, I guess, yeah, there was a couple times where we picked up some cedar. Couple pieces here, couple pieces there.
Just what I need.
Ooh, another hatchet and matches. Oh, and more food. Must pick that up. How much cloth do we have? We have 12. There's a jerry can, I think, right? Please be like 392
This'll keep the lamp burning.
or 248. Yeah, that's what I meant. Don't need that. A roll of paper. Always take the water. All right. And get in the habit of looking at stuff. Because you never know what's going to be where, right? You go into these places, you remember, oh, okay, loot's usually here or there. But then, like, one day somebody's like, hey, you know what? If you would have looked at the wall, it might have had some stuff. Alright. Is that still a thing? We're gonna get some welding gloves, you think? Nope. Alright, we can drop the rest of this wood off over by the forge. Actually, while we're over here, we may as well check these things.
This'll come in handy.
What's with all the fishing tackle? Like, anybody fishes... Well, we do have to go get Gus. But that's like in a later chapter. Only in survivor mode something's guaranteed. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I have all that scrap metal. I dropped all the wood, but then I forgot to drop the scrap metal. Dag nibbit. Nothing in there. Yes, Waddles. Waddles is in town. And we're gonna drop you all there. There we go. Alright, let's have a look at our stuff here. We got 8 sticks, whatever. We don't need these. Clothing is all pretty good. I'm probably gonna do some more repairs on clothing. And we still have the office here to loot. Coffee. Oh, it's
Better to have this than leave it behind.
of course, Will. That's all. I've always been saying that. Yes, more accelerant.
Hope I can still eat this.
All right. Everything's going to get left in this top one, I think. Once we're done looting. Everything but that paper. Oh, actually, we have lockers out there. Probably a better place.
Is it food or?
It's just a regular book. Okay. We'll take this piece of scrap metal over here. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Clothing I really don't care about. We can get cloth in other places. leave that there. We're gonna go out to the lockers and we will dump off a bunch of this stuff in one of those lockers. I think it's just more of a, it's a much more handy spot to grab stuff from. That way when you're passing by, you don't necessarily have to come all the way inside. Look at a bright sunny day. They hate the light. Let's do that. That. Take one of you. Take you. Do that. Throw those in there. I don't know if I'm ever going to need that, but I have it. Throw that in there. You know what? Let's do that. And I think that's good for there. We just have our boots. That's the only leather item, right? Our boots. We'll keep 4. That puts us at 42. And then food. I didn't want to drop food in there. That's what that is. All right, food. We will go. I could go to weight wise, but I'm gonna do it this way. Peaches are heavy. Actually, let's go weight wise. Peaches are really heavy. Dog food's heavy. You know what? Really? All the canned items. Let's do that. There's a lot of cans here. Oh, that one's dog food. There we go. Yeah, we'll just keep the dry food. And then we're all good in there. I think, yeah. May as well craft that and just get it out of the way. Yeah, we're good. Let's go inside. We got lots of water. 443. We got lots of water. We also have a bunch of soda. Let's drink the sodas. I think we might get another one down. That's good. We'll eat you, fill our belly. And that one should go all the way, I think. There we go. And I think we'll end this one right here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.